Hi, it's Monique, back here on Youth Choice again. Now today is Anti-Bullying Day, and at the Global Academy, to commemorate that, everyone is wearing pink. Now I didn't exactly get the memo, but I'm still supporting the cause. We're going to go around, see what everyone's up to, what they're wearing, and exactly why they decided to wear pink today. Let's go see.
Hi, my name's Priya and I'm Head of Safeguarding at Global Academy. Wear Pink Day was something that originated in a school in America. A young boy had come into school wearing a pink shirt and was bullied for it. So instead of kind of trying to confront that young person who had actually bullied the child, one of the older boys went and bought about 75, I think it was, pink shirts from a charity shop and just encouraged his friends and peers to wear pink shirts as a kind of silent show of solidarity.
So I'm here with Ash.
Hi, my name's Ashaya, and I decided to wear a little bit of pink to connote that sometimes bullying may be hidden, but it's always still there.
So growing up in school, I was bullied a lot, and obviously it was an awful experience. It was horrible. I dreaded going into school every day as to what would happen and what they would do to me. And yeah, it was awful. But coming here, I'm a lot happier. There's been no bullying here. Everyone's been so lovely, which is so different to what I, experienced in school before.
Did you kind of expect the difference, or no? A shock, kind of?
One of the main reasons I came here, as well as, of course, specialising in media, was to get away from that horrible environment of being bullied and, all the horrible people. So yeah, that's why I came here, because I expected kind of that everyone would be much nicer because it's much better.
And your expectations have been met, clearly?
Yes. I'm a lot happier than I was at school, and rather than dreading coming to school, I now love it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's great. We're here at the TV studio in partnership with Riseup. They're going to be teaching our Year 12s exactly how to work cameras and go behind the scenes to make their own TV show.
Okay, so we are learning how to set up a graphic station, pass the video and the sound through into the vision mixing, and also for the BT playlist as well. So we set up the equipment, we then take the cables, pass everything through so it all works in the wider studio setup. And then once this is all set up, we'll film a quiz show, and then the guys will operate the graphics and the BT.
So right now, we're doing a producer director set. We're creating the background, but as you can see right here, we're having the cameras all set up so we can tell the cameras and all that. And everything, but in Carnegie, you can never get this in any other school that comes.
So I currently work as a technical specialist in a project team at Sky, specifically working on the graphics. So I work at the Sky Studios in London. Sky might be like, we want to build a new studio, we want all these video walls, or we might have something like the general elections coming up.
How exactly did you get into this job?
So I did a degree at Solent University in broadcast engineering. After that, I went to a networking event, got chatting to some people, and met somebody who is now my manager. And I've been at Sky for sort of 3.5 years now.
In terms of salary, how much roughly could you make from this job?
So I only really know the Sky stuff, but it really depends on the broadcaster you go to. You're kind of looking at like 25k plus.
Wow.
But once you kind of move into a full technical specialist role, so you're really socializing, you're kind of looking at like 15k, I think.
Oh my God!
If you go into a manager role, I imagine that's sort of like 70 plus. So yeah, there's decent money to be made from roles like this, but you do kind of have to work the way up quite gradually.
Okay, last but not least, do you have any advice for anyone trying to get into a similar job to you?
I don't think it's what you know, because you're never going to know anything about the job you're going into when it's something like this. I don't think it's who you know either. I think you can get to know people relatively easily, and I think it's kind of off your own back. I always think it's how you carry yourself, and I think if you're really enthusiastic, you're asking the right questions, and you're just present and interested, people really take to that very kindly. People are very kind with their time. And at the end of the day, we have a skills shortage. We want more people in this industry. If you're just kind of showing the right attitude, that's most of the way, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see you there. So today, we're going to be going around to the students here at the Global Academy and asking them what they're doing for their FMP. But you might be thinking, what is an FMP? Well, we're going to go talk to one of the head teachers here, Andy, and he's going to tell us about it.
basically the students have like 10 weeks and they need to create an individual project for which they set their own brief. That means that they've got to come up with concepts, they've got to come up with a brief that is relevant, okay? And that can be anything in audio, visual, digital production. You know, it could be anything from making a poster campaign for an event at the Wembley Arena, whatever you want to do. The students are free to do whatever they want to do, but context is the key. As long as your project has got something that has got a context within the world of creative media production, then it's a good project to go with. And then they've got 10 weeks of intensive work on that project in terms of the proposal. They've then got to do the production, they've got to do the planning. Bish Bosh Bash gives you a level 3 qualification that is worth 3 A-levels.
Now we're going to go find some real life students and see how they're finding their F&P so far. Will you tell us a little bit about your F&P and what you're doing?
So for the F&P, I'm going to just be expanding on our already ongoing news channel called The Loop. So I'll be making maybe some longer form videos for our YouTube channel, also continue doing the short form stuff. So hopefully it'll go really well.
I'm gonna write and produce my own song and then try and design an album cover.
That's cool. So what are you working on at the moment?
This is my F&P evaluation. It's due in today.
Oh, that's not good, Zahara.
But nearly done. It's nearly done.
That's so good. Yeah, best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. That has been Inside GA. I hope you liked, I hope you comment, and I hope you subscribe and stay tuned for more.